Welcome to another video. I'm here with my dog Bosco, and I figured I would finally introduce him to everyone. I got Bosco adopting him in October, right at the end of October, so he's actually part of why I haven't been able to post quite as much lately, but as I mentioned in my last video, my New Year's resolution is to post one video per week for the whole year, so this will be my second video, and I hope to also film a video, another one right after this one, so I should have two, one for this week and one for next. So, again, this is Bosco. Later on in the video, I'll try to have him kind of turn around so you can see his face a little bit, but the camera right now is over there, so he's kind of facing me. But we're gonna see if maybe we can get him to fall asleep by just petting him and helping him to relax. And I also have with me his brush. So one side of this brush is kind of like a sharp edge. Oh, there's his face. Hello, Bosco. He's like, why aren't you petting me? So, one side of the brush has kind of a sawtooth edge, but obviously it's not sharp. And this is a type of shedding brush, I believe, so this side you would kind of just put against his fur, and it kind of helps to, like, trim the tips of his fur. So, I use this once in a while if his fur is getting kind of like unruly, and it helps to just trim it a tiny bit. And then this part of it is meant to really kind of like go into the undercoat and help to shed the fur. So I'm really not going to be using this with too much vigor today. It's just going to be more of like a demonstration purpose because it's winter here and I don't when I first got Bosco, I'm not sure if you can see, but the top of his head is all shaved, and the fur is currently growing back. So yeah, you can see right here how it's short, and then it's short around here. There we go. And then it gets longer and back. So what happened was, when I got him, he had this like really big growth right in the top of his head, and it was kind of interesting because when you looked at him, you couldn't see it right away because the top of his head, it was so furry that it kind of like hit it. But when you went to pet him, you were like, oh, what is that? So he had this like really pretty gross growth right on the top of his head, and he, you know, we didn't think it was like cancerous, and he had gotten checked out by multiple vets, and none of them thought it was cancerous. But it was like pretty gross to touch, and I wasn't one to care. Like I couldn't care less whether he had it or not. But the thing was, it kept like, I don't know, it would get like a cut on it, and it would just like get opened up, and it really was not pleasant, and I didn't think it was very healthy for that to keep like reopening. And he also had another growth on his belly, and that was like a skin tag. So he had like a huge mole, and I'm not kidding, it was like this big, like bigger width than a quarter, and it was like an inch tall, like off of his head. So he had that on his head, and the skin tag on his belly was also pretty gnarly. And so about a month after getting him, I decided to have him go to surgery and get those two things removed, because again, it was not just an aesthetic thing at all. It was because they kept like opening up, and it was just not good. So anyway, we got those both removed, and we got them stitched up, and now it has, you know, everything is scarred over and it's fine, and now his fur is starting to grow back. So if you notice, that's why his hair is short. Then that's why. So I got him through an organization, and I think he came from Tennessee. So we've had him for a few months now, and he's been really great. He's so sweet. He just loves affection. He loves to be pet and held and hugged, and he's really kind of just like a big, huge lap dog. And a month ago or so, I was on the couch with Jesse, and he and a month or so ago, I was on the couch, and he kind of just like continued to sidle up to me until he somehow managed to get until he oh, Bosco. Done? So I was on the couch, and he just continued to like sidle up to me until he somehow managed to be like across my lap on his back with his feet up so that I would pet his belly. And he never like jumped onto the couch and then rolled over. He just like totally like sidled up to me. It was funny. It was so funny. So yeah, that's kind of his personality. He's not very like food motivated. It's all about getting pet for him. So he's loving this right now. think he's a Collie Husky mix. And when you see his face head on, he definitely has the face of a Husky. But his color, I think, is more of like a Collie color. A couple people have also said that he could be like some sort of a Chow mix, but I don't know. I mean, he's not that furry. Like, I know it looks like his fur is very thick. But it's kind of just like, it just has a lot of volume, really. The last time I brushed him, I had this amount times 20, and it was like a huge ball of fluff. You can make a sweater out of it. I'm just gonna reposition how I'm seated here. So yeah, here you can see his fur is normal, and then it was cut, but it's growing back. Right, Bosco? Bosco, you want to roll over? Come here. Oh, he's got an itch. I got these new leg warmers today. It was probably a mistake wearing them for the first time to do a video about brushing a dog, because now they're covered in fur, obviously, but that is entirely my fault. Hey, Bosco, come here. Hey, come on. Yeah. He does that a lot, too. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Come here. Oh, Bosco, come here. Okay, come here. Roll over this way. Come on, roll over this way. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His ears are so soft. And if you look closely, they're kind of like a brindle color with dark tips. And they're like, look at this, they're like white inside. Yeah, he's got real cute ears. He likes to be scratched under the chin there, too. matched his personality at all. Because I feel like Thor is like a powerful name and like very commanding. And hey, now that he is, now that he's not those things, but he's much more silly and smiley, kind of. And I know with Huskies, a lot of people give them like Norse god names, but I am just not into that. So, I went with Bosco, like the chocolate syrup. And if any of you guys have seen Seinfeld, if you remember the episode with George and his secret code, his pin to like his debit card or whatever, and he wouldn't reveal it to anyone. And then Kramer guesses it in like 30 seconds. It's a good episode, you guys should check it out. So, when I was thinking of a way to name him, I thought Bosco kind of sounded silly enough, and I like chocolate as much as the next person, so I thought a name that coincided with chocolate syrup would be a good way to go. So I really think it fits him well. He's a real sweetheart. So, I've gotten him a backpack to go hiking with that he wears. And if I remember, I'll put in a picture of him wearing it right here. So he wears that when we go hiking, and I put water bottles in it on either side. And that kind of helps him to feel more grounded, and it also gives him a little bit of weight to carry. It's really not much though, it's like 5 pounds. So he can carry a little bit of weight, and it just helps to give him a little bit more exercise when we go hiking. What do you think? No? I knew it. I knew I couldn't keep up the act for long. Right, bicycle? Last night he was, I was trying to have him go into his crate, and like the first 3 times I asked him, he just like whipped around the room and like ran around like he wanted to play. playful, which is what I wanted to get on film. But what are you gonna do? Oh well. Bosco, you give me so much dog hair. It's so great. It's so great. Please let me know if you guys have any other questions about him, and I will be happy to answer them in the comments. Hey, bicycle. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah. Can I have your paw? Thank you. Can I have it again? Can I have your paw again? No. Oh, okay, okay. So, I hope you guys like this video. I figured I would keep it fairly simple. Just gonna do some relaxing hand movements as I was petting him. But I hope you guys enjoyed kind of meeting him for the first time. And again, please let me know if you have any questions about him. I'll try to answer those in the comments. Please let me know if you want me to do, I don't know, any other types of videos with him. I was thinking possibly like taking a camera with us on a hike